Hey, good morning. You know, Merry Christmas to everybody. Nice hairdo, man. I've been out here in the muck and the rain. But, yesterday my last message was kind of a bummer. I kind of couldn't do some things because the cemetery changed, their rules and stuff. And now it's just kind of bland. I mean, they took everybody's stuff through the whole cemetery down. And there are going to be a lot of mad people. So what I ended up doing is I made that stone for your grandmother, and I'll flop this around if I can. I'm gonna try to just turn the phone. It's easier that way. I'm getting raindrops everywhere. But back where the maple tree was, where when Austin used to come, I used to get the BB gun and he used to shoot the bottles. So you can see the bottles are still there, and I put stones around it a little while back and mulched it because it was just kind of an eyesore spot. And then, Lisa made a Bigelow's sign. So here, I'm gonna turn this sideways. I don't know if you can see it. She painted that by her lonesome. A little bit of talent there, huh? And then, so what I did is I took this area and I turned it into kind of a memorial, a lot of the things I've lost, and had taken away from me, So my grandson's in this, and my other grandson in Heart and Thought, and my girls, everything are in this because it's something I made for their grandmother and someone that they all held in pretty high honor. So I took the bench and stuff and put in there. See, and if I'm gonna definitely get some step stones. But so then I took and put some little legs on the fire pit, so you have a little fire out here sometimes. Just sit and talk to Grandma. So what I made is I made a memorial, and I'll try to add on to it. But so by the maple tree, and Boo's familiar with it, I put Grandma's stone in. See, and it's got when she died, and when she was born. It's got her little old bit in it. Grandma used to have these kind of things around her house. Love is patient, love is kind, and we walk by faith, not by sight. I made a star out of the stone and little birdhouses and little seashells. And these up here are pink. They represent the Grandma liked pink carnations, and a little pink heart over there, and then lighthouse, kind of, because she was from, North Carolina. And then the benches, and I put these little pots up and these little lights, and then as time goes on, I might add a few things here and there, not too much. So if you ever do get to come or whatever, though, if I'm still here around or whatever at that time, then there's the bottle tree light, the wine bottle tree light. I want to put some colored lights in there. But, kind of slow start to this morning, So, my other big project, nice hair. My other big project today is I got to put the snowblower on the wheel horse. I'm gonna put this up here, see if this will hold a little bit. I know you don't get a lot of time on these things, but I'm gonna try and take my gloves off. But I gotta put the snowblower on the wheel horse. We're supposed to get, almost 2 foot of snow. So, wish my boys were here. Wish my girls were here. I remember the things that I used to do for them when they were little. We used to make snow runs and all kinds of stuff that we used to do. And I miss doing that. I do. I miss doing that. I did a lot of that. But, that's pretty much what I've done so far, as heart-wrenching as it is. I talked to Uncle Kelly this morning. I'm going to go next week and talk to a few places and see what I can find and see if we can get Grandma a stone ordered. and see what that's going to cost. But they say they take some payments, so I'll eventually send a card to my brothers and sisters and see if they all want to try to pitch in for this thing, because they all sent that money out and nobody thought about the stone. They thought the stone was included, but it wasn't. So anyway, there's the snow blower. There's the wheel horse. Oh, and before I go, my brother brought me over a snow blower for the Simplicity, which Austin always liked it as the bulldozer, but look at here. It is a little snow blower for the Simplicity. So, and he bought 3 other Simplicities that I wanted to buy, but I didn't have the money, but he scarfed them up so that they wouldn't get taken from a buddy of his, and they're just like mine. They're all Wonder Boys. So he's got a bunch of extra parts. He brought me over another bulldozer blade, and the usual stuff. I'm gonna get a couple things out. I might put out as ornaments, like this here plow thing. I just don't want it all get ruined and rusty, So anyway, before this goes and runs out, I love you guys. I love, all my friends and people that get on here or peek around or whatever. Love you guys. I pray that, you have a great Christmas. Don't let anything deter you. I mean, yesterday was a big blow to me, but, and, some people got to work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I'm probably just going to work downstairs on the basement, to try to button that up. And then I got to button this car up. I've been kind of snoozing. I kind of sacrificed it for the basement. So, in all, I love everybody. Merry Christmas. When the snow flies, I'll send you all some photos, but as your grandmother would say, you could have it, so. All right, love you, and, we'll just have to trust God with all the rest. God bless.